In the far north, where ice meets light, the wind whispers its ancient summons. It is time to move.
The Arctic terns awaken with the dawn landscape. Small bodies that will soon command half the planet.
Each one carries a memory older than its wings, a map written in the pull of the earth itself. With one breath, they rise, leaving behind the silence of ice for the endless blue of distance. Their compass points not north nor south, but toward survival, written in the language of instinct.
Below them, the sea still frozen. Above, the promise of warmth they have never seen.
For weeks they will not rest or swallow. The sea their mirror, the wind their road.
They fly where no sound remains, only the whisper of wings and the hum of eternity. Storms rise and fall like breathing, yet still they fly, undeterred by the world's anger. Between storms and stars, they follow invisible lines, dams, drawn by forces unseen but unbroken.
Far below the terns, another traveler moves, the godwit, flying for 10 days without rest. Each wingbeat a heartbeat kell, one after another, through darkness, through time. They follow constellations, magnetic whispers, an ancient map written across the heavens. At sunrise, they greet another world at Tarnval, and still, their journey is only half begun. Far to the south, the white storks cross continents, guided by the pulse of the sun.
They ride the breath of the desert cow, wings fixed, carried by heat rising from sand.
Below, the land shimmers, endless, cruel, yet necessary to the journey of life.
They pause only when the air cools, resting atop the bones of civilizations long gone. Then onward they go, over water and wind, each feather a promise to return. When they touch land again, the sky exhales, the continent welcomes its travelers home. Here the river feeds both land and life and soul. The weary wings find strength in stillness.
From the far east, new wings take flight. Kinney, the Amur falcons, hunters bound for Africa. They feed as they fly team, insects caught mid-air, energy borrowed for the miles ahead. Through lightning and wind they press on Ted. A storm cannot stop what instinct commands.
And beneath the stars, their wings never falter, carried by the promise of another dawn. At first light, the sea stretches endlessly, a mirror to their courage and fatigue. Winds shift without warning, Klepewasu, the invisible hands that shape both sky and fate. Between light and storm, they disappear as wings carving paths through clouds like memory. The sea darkens, a wall of rain rising like a test from the heart of the world. They vanish into chaos, trusting the wind that threatens to tear them apart. Each wingbeat now a choice, fly or fall into the endless dark below. When dawn breaks again, fewer wings remain, yet the journey continues, relentless. They settle among dust and heat, silent victors of an invisible war. Elsewhere, a quieter migration unfolds, a sea of pink reflected in still water. They move as one, a slow waltz painted in shades of rose and light.
From stillness they rise, color and grace lifted by heat and horizon.
The sky itself turns to mirror them, pink upon pink, movement upon light. Every ripple below echoes a wing above, life reflected endlessly through water and air. As night settles, they stand in stillness, a sea of pale ghosts beneath a silver moon.
When dawn returns, the rivers wake, a pulse of life renewed by wings and water. And once more they rise deep, the circle unbroken, the journey eternal. Now the falcons hunt once more tightly, strength reborn in the very air that nearly claimed them. Above them, new hunters rise, the African fish eagles, kings of the southern air.
The sky bends toward the water, power plunging into silence, wings meeting reflection. In calm after hunt, the river gives, its bounty shared by the masters of both air and water.
The sun sinks low once more, yet the sky remains alive with motion and song. Invisible highways cross above us, woven by wings that never rest.
And high above the southern stars, the Arctic terns still fly, still hail, chasing eternal daylight.
From pole to pole, their flight unites the world beneath, one heartbeat stretching across Earth's curve.
Dawn returns once more, a breath of stillness before the next great flight begins. Feathers are mended, strength restored. Nature whispers, it is time to return.
Young wings learn the wind, their first taste of the sky's endless road.
Once more they rise to reeds, their shadows sweeping across the earth that gave them rest. The desert welcomes them again, endless, harsh, and necessary as breath.
They do not need maps. Memory itself is their compass through time and dust.
From the southern edge, the falcons climb again, tireless hearts chasing the returning sun. The sea stretches once more beneath them, familiar, endless, alive with wind.
Invisible highways guide them north, ancient ruse written by generations past. The godwits return as they came, gliding above storms, tracing the curve of Earth.
Storms chase them home, reminders that no journey ends without struggle.
And at last, they find the northern shore, light breaking over the world they left behind.
Half a world later, the Arctic terns return, completing the longest migration on Earth.
Here, where they began, new life waits, nests cradled in moss and light.
Tiny voices rise into the air platform for proof that the journey's end is also its beginning.
Their wings span centuries, each generation tracing the wind's eternal memory.
Above them stretches the same sky, shared by every traveler who ever lived and flew.
The air hums with echoes of flight, whispers of journeys still to come. As night descends, the world rests, yet the wind dreams of wings once more.
And so it begins again, the endless flight of life, carried by the breath of the earth.